Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of our Atom Smasher series. I'm here with Dornall.
Hey.
Today we want to look at getting into the reaction chamber from Tech Guns. So yeah, I've set up some crafts over here to try and get us into that. I was going to try to put it up over here. You can see that I kind of like played out of space. And then I realized it's for tall, and it must be powered from the top. And then I started digging around and realized that, hey, there's only like one layer of dirt above the ground there, and yeah, it's not going to work out very well. So
Right.
we're going to end up putting it in the basement, but let's see here. I can't remember if I go from right to left or left to right here. That's actually something else I want to show today. That's not the thing we're looking for. What do we look for? What do? Okay, well, maybe we need to actually like look at the recipe here. So we need reaction chamber housings. We need a bunch of those. That's right. We need 2 or 4. I think it's 4 chemical laboratories total. So I don't know if I laid those ones out yet. That might be where I didn't get to. Chemical laboratories. Those are going to be needing... motors. That's right. I needed to get the motors. Oh, yeah, there's something else I laid out. Check this out. I got one for me, one for you. This is going to be really nice. Here's yours.
Oh, the disassembler?
Yeah, here's yours. And then, of course, the energy tablets don't stack, which is why I have one sitting waiting there for me. Yeah, there we go. An atomic disassembler. So now I don't need all these other tools. I'm going to jump over here. Now we got the funky. It's funky looking, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We get it charged up here.
I'm probably going to retire mine when I get the fist from Cyberware.
Well, I mean, you'll still need that to like break certain stuff. Now, the question is whether this will work with Vein Miner or the. Yeah, let's come down here real quick and just find a place. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if this does anything. No. So I guess I will need like a regular pickaxe in order to use the excavation, which is probably I'm probably okay with that. Probably balanced. Because this thing does like really break things fast. I mean, even obsidian like really fast. So yeah, we're gonna need to keep our regular tools though to use our excavation abilities. Other updates. Yes?
Just to curiosity, why do we have 2 adrenaline blueprints?
I don't know. Don't know why we got 2. Probably because there's a stack of paper in there and it just kept running, I'm guessing. You can throw one out. Yeah, we don't need 2 for sure. Yeah, I don't no idea why there was 2 there. Accident, I guess. Anyway, put down a charge pad for our cyberware so that we can charge up our cyberware power bar real quick, just in case. Now we've got like internal generation so that it should stay charged, but like especially when I turn on my Ender convergence device, that can burn up the power pretty fast, especially if there's a lot of drops in the area. So, or if I'm mining or something like that. And it's nice to be able to just like quickly recharge it. Anyway, back to what I was about to do here, which is to get some chemical factories. Yeah, I thought I had this all ready to go, but I guess I didn't ever lay out the chemical factory, which is a bunch of electric engines. Maybe it's in here somewhere in here. No, electric engines. There's something else that's laid out. No, it seems that I didn't do it. Okay, so that is what we need. Electric engines. Yeah. Yep. For 3 of the chemical, or 4 of the chemical laboratories. So we're going to need a bunch of steel plates, some copper cables, and those might actually be over here. No, copper cables. You did notice that I moved everything over into these nice storage things, right?
Yes, I did. And you might have noticed that I noticed that you might have stopped because you ran out of steel, but that's not the case anymore.
Ah, wow, sweet. We got the steel now. Good, good. That might have been the thing. Actually, I believe it was the copper was my issue. I think I was stopped on copper.
That's not an issue either.
Yes, I see this. I see this. Good, good. So I can't figure out why the modular storage. While I'm waiting for the copper wire to cook down. I can't figure out why the modular storage doesn't work across dimensions. As far as I can tell, it should. Thinking that it possibly has to do with either the remote storage thing needs to be infused, or possibly no. I don't think the modular storage things can even be infused because it doesn't say infused percent on there when I look at it. But the remote storage does have an infused percent, and maybe it has to be fully infused for it to work across dimensions. I'm not sure. But I went ahead and made this quantum entanguloporter from Mechanism, and this thing does allow us to send items across dimensions. So it even allows us to send power. So it's basically Tesseract. It's basically old-fashioned style Tesseract that allows you to send items, energy, and fluids across any amount of space and time. And yeah, it's actually not bad. I've got another one that I can pair up with the digital miner, and yeah, that works out pretty good. Also figured out a good way to get the digital miner to bring up all the good stuff out of the ground without having to like actually have it in my inventory to program it. It's basically to program it to ignore like stone and dirt and everything like that, and then just grab everything else. Oh, well, that is a little bit iffy when you go into one of the RF tools dimensions, because it can have some weird stuff in the ground, like chiseled dirt, and yeah, that it does end up pulling that up out of the ground. So chemical laboratories, we're gonna need 4 motors. I need some steel plates and some circuits. Circuits are not a problem. Steel plates are gonna be the next thing I need. So I need a total of 12. Let those cook up for a second. Make sure there's not a bunch over here that I'm just ignoring. No, there's only like one over here, and we'll let that in there because that's just an odd one. The other thing we're going to need for that is the mechanical parts. There might be some actual extra parts over here. Mechanical parts, look at that, 4. Perfect. That was actually good that I checked on that before making new ones. Alright, we'll start setting this recipe up right here. So,
would you like one of these plasteel fists or no?
No, because I have maxed out my my cyberware. You see that I'm down to 25 out of 100 essence, and if I go any lower, then I'm going to start needing a supply of that Nerozine, and there's no crafting recipe for that. I don't know if I'm going to add one or not, but yeah, that could be an issue. That could be an issue, and I don't want to have issues. Plus, I'm pretty happy with my cyber augments, and I don't mind using a pickaxe.
All right.
I know that fist would probably be nice sometimes when it comes down to like, hey, I just need to break this block and I don't want to like get a tool out for it, but save you a few spots on your hotbar. But no, yeah, I can't afford to have it. Can't afford it. Oop, did I do something wrong there? Yes, I did, didn't I? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I need to look at.
I just got to get the cyber arm to put it on.
4 circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. We are currently still having that issue with the yeah, the quest book with the better questing, because I still haven't updated the pack yet. And hopefully when I update the pack we'll have this all fixed up. But I bet if you look, there's actually some that you could turn in that would allow you to get that under stranger danger. Yes. Oh, Cyberman, that's actually the one that you need completed. Dang. Do you have Cyberman completed? Because I actually think I turned it in once already. So you might still have it completed. And if so, that's one where you can get a cyber arm. So there are some quests that allow you to get those hard to find parts for cyberware.
I need 3 more.
3 more what?
Cybers.
Cyber what?
Cyberman.
Cybermen. Ah, okay. Yeah. Just have to hunt them down, maybe, or their other one was a coin quest, and like I said, I've disabled the economy quest for the time being because of that bug, where every time you log back in, all your quests complete. Yeah, all the previous ones that you had turned in become reusable. It was also making people. It's also making people ding like crazy, especially if you're playing single player.
It's not aftermarket. I just logged back in and all my quests are redone.
No. Aftermarket was like really badly affected because of that bug, so that's why I've disabled aftermarket on the server for the time being.
Okay, well.
But if anybody playing single player is going to have some serious issues because of the aftermarket, going to be just like dinging like mad. And I apologize for that, but that's actually a bug with better questing, and going to have to eventually update that, which should come maybe like later. Well, it should be out by the time this video hits. Well, actually, I know it'll be out by the time this video hits, because I'm a week ahead of schedule on these videos.
So yeah, all my quests have reset again.
Okay, so we're going to need 16 iron to make our 4 chemical laboratory. Oh, and redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. To make our chemical laboratories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chemical laboratories, we're going to go right in here to make our reaction chamber thingies. So we got our reaction chamber stuff. Then we're going to need to do, that's actually something else. We're going to need a reaction chamber heat ray focus for the majority of what we want to use the reaction chamber for. There's actually 2 focus that you can use in it. One's mainly just for growing plants. This is one for actually the majority of the crafting. The heat ray focus. So we're going to get that. Some of our reaction chamber stuff needs to be turned into glass. I think that's actually not enough. I needed to do that like, so I think I need half and half. Yeah, there we go. That's enough. Now I've got 18 and 18. And then this reaction chamber needs to be turned into the controller, which takes 2 elite circuits and a couple more pieces of glass, and now we got the reaction chamber controller. Okay, cool. There we go. That's everything that was laid out. That was pretty much it. Alright, we're good. Ready to set it up. Now we're going to go down to the basement because that's the place where we really have the space for it. And here I've laid out a spot that we're going to put it. So I want the reaction chamber controller right in front and center. Then we need to finish this layer with the reaction chamber housings. And then we need 2 layers of the glass reaction chamber housing. Okay, and then we need to top it off with another layer of the regular reaction chamber housing. Okay, that should be it. Now, when I click on this, it should form a multi-block. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. That is pretty. Now, the bottom center sides is where you can take items in and out if you want to do some automation. But power needs to come in through that top center side. Now that's interesting. Those bibliocraft lights kind of cause a little bit of glitching sometimes. But that's okay. I'll deal with it. So I really like the... You see I put the lighting down here? I changed the lighting.
Yes, I see.
So now we should be able to just come straight down from that. Straight into our... Oop, not over there. Way over there. Straight into this, and now we should have some power in it. Yes we do. Now this thing is really funny to work with, and the reason I wanted to have this is because this is the final machine for crafting the super high tier stuff from tech guns, including the TFG. The TFG, or what most people would probably refer to as the BFG, big freaking gun, requires nuclear power cells and plasma generator as part of the recipe. So plasma generator Also is a component in the anti-gravity pack, which gives you creative flight. So I might want to actually do that. So you need an anti-gravity core, which is going to require another star. Okay, so I didn't consider that too much, but I believe if we go up here, do we have the stuff? Do we have? Well, that's doesn't usually happen. Doesn't usually happen. Right, maybe it's because I was too close to the back wall there, possibly. I think if you get your head caught underneath that little lip as you're coming up, it'll push you through, and you want to be careful about that. So I might want to recess this into the wall to keep us from having that issue. But if we're just careful and don't stand in the back corner while we're coming up and down, we should be alright. Let's see here. I was really wanting to make one of these anti-gravity things. There was something else I wanted to do in there too. Was it the nuclear control circuit? No, that's actually made in the fabricator, so no. Oh, I guess it would help if I actually put the heat thing in there. The heat focus ray. Now this goes in this slot right here, and it does not require, it does not get used up. That's nice. You got some controls in here where we can like set like different values, right? To keep the values of the amount of fluid that's in there to a specific level. And these ones over here actually set the amount of heat focus to a specific level. And somewhere in here, if I can find the place where I click for show recipes, there we go, show recipes. Things like I can turn quartz rods into blaze rods. That's interesting. It's not highly useful for me because I can easily get blaze rods, but this is also where you can process some titanium ore into titanium ore. Interesting. And iron ore. Turn redstone into glowstone. Here we go. Here's one that I actually, this is what it was. Not so interested in doing the BF or the TFG today, but I do want to make a laser focus. And if I get the laser focus, then I can get a laser rifle. And I think that would be awesome because it uses the same ammo as my power armor, and then I can cut down on the amount of ammo that I'm carrying. I've already switched down to only using the minigun, the mini submachine gun thing. You can also you also need the enriched uranium processed in here if you want to get the tech gun enriched uranium. So you have to get some uranium dust by grinding up some nuclear craft. Nuclear craft ingots. There you go. To get that dust, you can throw them in the macerator, get some uranium dust. Throw the uranium dust in here, and then get enriched uranium. You need water at 30%, and you need your starting intensity at 7, and I think it stays at 7 all the way across. I don't know, maybe we could try to process some of that today, and I believe, let's actually go back to that for a second. If I look at the usages on this, yes, there we go. It is used in the small nuclear warhead and the plasma generator, and that plasma generator is in that TFG as well. It's also what you use to recharge the nuclear power cells, which is, I believe, what the TFG runs on, like as ammo. So yeah, we'll need some of that. And what is that? A rad emitter? I'm not even sure what that does. What is that used for? For the nuclear death ray. Okay. I don't know if we're going to make a nuclear death ray or not. We might. Just so we can say we have all the guns at some point. Okay, but I really want to make that laser focus. So let's look at that again. Let's look at laser rifle. In fact, we can just back up one on this page right here. Laser rifle is the thing I want to craft today. For that, I need a laser barrel, and that requires that laser focus. So that's diamond with 4 buckets of lava in there. So if we do we have lava containment? No, we don't. We don't have any lava in it right now. It's all been used up. We haven't got it back.
We have some.
We do?
Yeah, it's in the thing.
In the thing. In the thing with the thing? On the thing?
It's the... it's in the tank in the thing, the remote storage.
There it is. There's a thing of lava. Excellent. Thank you. And you know what? I'm going to take that water out too because I believe... Yes, what?
You want this achievement before I use them?
What's achievement? Sure. What you got? Ah! Charged Certus skirts. Ah, yes, because Whisperfire brought us over some charged Certus that she had found in the Nether, because that is one of the places you can find charged Certus. And because we now have that charged Certus, we can utilize the presses that we got in our dimension, in our RF Tools dimension. So maybe next episode we will put together we'll start putting together the Applied Logistics System next episode. This one, I just want to get the laser focus, get my gun. We have this really awesome reaction chamber, and I just want to demonstrate how it works. In fact, I actually want to kind of demonstrate it just as much for myself because I've never used it. It seems like it has a pretty interesting dynamic. I'm going to put one of these on each side, and then we're going to put water on this side, lava on this side, and I believe, I'm hoping, now we're gonna have to use a configurator from time to time to configure this. But so we wanted to do the heat ray focus. Where is it at? It's diamond. It says starting intensity is 3, and then it shows like different intensities through the process. It looks like intensity jumps -1 +1. Interesting. Maybe it could, or maybe we have to change the intensity through the crafting process. We'll see. But it says 40% lava, so that means we need to set this to 40%. So hopefully it won't take in more than 40%. Now if I do that, so make sure that my thing's on fluids, and if I do that, then there we go. It's 40% lava. Interesting. It fills up the internal thing there. Nice. Now if I then switch it back, then it should take the excess back into it. Yeah, there we go. And it says, oh, that's funny. It says we got lava in there. Got the right amount of lava in there. Now I need a diamond. So let's go grab a diamond. You want one of these too, or should I? Yeah, I might as well make 2. Might as well. Just so I can have a spare anyway, even if Dornell doesn't want one. And we might want them for other things too. Alright, so we throw a diamond in there. We've got, so let's only do one at a time. I don't know if it matters if we have more than one in that slot or not. And then we need, it says starting intensity 3. Oh, we gotta match that. Oh, we gotta keep increasing the intensity. It's working. It keeps going up. More and more intensity. Ah, there we go. Laser focus. Nice. That was pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome crafting dynamic. Now it looks like it consumed that lava. Excellent. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we're going to fill it back up again with the excess lava, or with the extra lava. Another crafting's tier worth. I kind of want to show you what happens when you don't get it right. Alright, so let's throw that in there.
Okay, I have to ask, because I had left a recipe in here, and now it's not here.
I'm sorry, where? Who? Oh, yeah, I put that stuff away because I didn't think we were going to do the stuff. And yeah, so sorry about that. But yeah, I was laying out all the recipes for this, and there was like one recipe up there for the applied logistics stuff. But yeah, it's all still here somewhere. Uh-oh. Got it. Okay, cool. So that appeared to like randomly, it was a little bit random. It wasn't the same as the first time through. That was interesting. We actually did get a little closer to failing, but we're good. We got it. We got it. And I imagine if we don't have the right amount of lava, it won't even start. So I'm just guessing on that one. But anyway, we got our 2 laser focus. I'm pretty happy about that. To go fill that lava tank back up later for more crafting. But yeah, really cool crafting mechanic there. You have to actually be interactive with it. I like that. I like that. That is, I mean, I suppose you could automate it to some degree, but obviously you need you need to be sitting there and adjust the intensity of the beam in order to get it to craft. That's pretty cool, and it is a really awesome animation. All right, let's put away our extra piping and power cables. Good, good. Okay, so back to creating the laser rifle. So it's going to take some carbon mechanical parts, plastic gun stock. I think we got some. I don't know if we have enough plastic or not, but let's find out. Uh-oh. A little lag spike there. Probably my internet. We do have enough for one at least. We do have mechanical parts. Probably need two anyway because I need one for the gun and one for the. Let's see. Okay, leave me one workbench on the end here to craft out of at least. So we're going to need one of these, which is going to be some obsidian steel plates and obsidian steel. I don't think I have those ready.
Yeah, I left the one next to the auto crafter open for you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably need to make a few more obsidian steel and obsidian steel plates real quick. I think I'll just make one on camera and then we'll do the rest off camera. That way I don't have to like go through making the plastic and stuff like that too. So we're gonna need at least two. Let's see, I need those two. So I need two out of this to make two more plates, I believe. Let's check that recipe again. Yeah, I'm not gonna need any more after that. I don't think I need to make. Well, I have energy cells, so that's not a problem. And I need some electrum ingots. Do we have electrum ingots? I don't think we've ever made electrum yet.
We haven't made electrum.
That's easy enough. I need 6, so that would just be 3 gold and 3 silver. 1, 2, 3, and 3 silver. 1, 2, 3. That is silver, right? No, that is tin. 1, 2, 3. That's silver. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Into the alloy furnace should work for the electrum. There's enough plates, and then we can get our hardened receiver. Alright, what are we missing now? We need to get some glass, a couple pieces of glass. I actually have that in my inventory. We're good there. Just waiting on the electrum. Ooh, where's my... There they are. Upgrades. I only have 4 upgrades for the nuclear craft stuff. I just move them around to the machine that I'm currently using. Usually works out pretty well. Works out pretty well. I suppose if I ever get to doing the automation, which I'm sure I will want to have a bunch of those. So there's our laser barrel. Next up is the plastic stock. Need to grab one of my energy cells out of our ammo slots. And just need a piece of redstone and a piece of glass pane. So redstone, and I'm sure I have some glass panes over here. Yeah. Now something else we could do, like, I know you're like deeply, intensely into having the applied logistics system. But when was the last time you checked out the RF tool scanner? I mean, I know it's not like 100% as good, but I'm told that it's practically an applied logistics system these days. We could use the RF tool scanner to potentially do some stuff, some pretty neat stuff.
Could, but
I mean, I hate to like skip over it.
I like the crafting potential of the AE system.
Well, that's the thing. The scanner has that. It has a crafting grid, and it will move everything directly into it. using a JEI, just like the applied energistic system will. Just it has a different interface. So anyway, maybe we'll put one together just to demonstrate it at some point. Like, you guys let us know. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see how that works? Or do you just want to see just a really intensely awesome applied energistic system? And XNet, because we were probably, I mean, we haven't had too many power issues with mechanism power, but there is issues. There are issues with the pipes breaking occasionally, like particularly when two chunks become unloaded that are beside each other. I've noticed, if one chunk is unloaded and the other chunk isn't, and yeah, you get like a break in the pipe or something like that. The power doesn't want to transmit. Doesn't happen to us too often. It only happened a few times. Other people have had more issues than we have, but hey, look, I got a laser rifle. Like my laser rifle? I'm gonna go shoot it at something. Maybe I'm gonna find something. Maybe I'll shoot it at a sheep or pig or something like that. Because I doubt. Well, let's go down to the. Hang on, I know what I need to do. Turn on my targeting overlay and go find something down in the underground. If nothing else, I can go find some. There's a spider spawner down spider spawner down here somewhere. There's something to kill. That looks like a clockwork droid. Always nice to kill those. Oh, and it's an invisible clockwork droid too. Good thing I have my targeting overlay. Oh, nice. Just disintegrated it. Like literally, that was a really cool animation of death. Okay, let's I thought this would do. Well, maybe I'm just having real bad aim. Oh yeah, when you kill it with this, it like literally like just disintegrates it, like Star Trek style. Love it. That is pretty awesome. It does have full auto mode. I like that. Give me some heart crystals there. I like it. I really like it. I mean, it's noisy, but I think all of the guns are pretty noisy. And that is going to run off of our energy cells that also powers our power armor too, so that's pretty cool. And we've got our fuel tanks to power our jetpack. Yep, there we go. Those are the three ammos I'm going to carry from now on. LMG magazines for my light machine gun, because I do like my light machine gun. I'll do the laser rifle, and I didn't check the zoom. Yeah, zoom's not particularly great on it, but I bet if I look, there's probably a laser sniper of some sort. I think there's a couple other lasers. There's a blaster rifle, which I don't know. That looks pretty similar. What's the difference there? Did I make the right one? Did I make the right one is the question. The one that I really wanted. Blaster rifles 10 to 8. And it, let's see, holds clip size 50. Okay. I did want a large clip, which is got something to do with it. Okay, let's blaster shotgun, blaster rifle. This one's a clip size 45, actually, and does a straight 12 damage. So yeah, I did make the right choice there. The blaster shotgun has a clip size of 40. And actually it only does 6 per hit, but it shoots out 5 energy pellets per shot. So maybe I'll make Dornell the shotgun, since he's a terrible aim, right?
Keep what I got.
Keep what you got. Okay. What are you using?
The same gun you gave me in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I don't really go out and hunt.
Pistols are really good. Pistols are really good. So maybe you want an energy pistol, because you can use an energy pistol with a shield at the same time. Those are nice. And that's another nice thing about the tech gun weapons, is if it's a one-handed weapon, you can actually hold your shield up and fire at the same time, which makes you pretty invulnerable to a lot of things. But I'm pretty happy with my laser, my new toy. My new toy. Here, let's take a look at it in F5 mode. Yeah, that's pretty intense looking down the barrel. But anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, do make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment. All the other fun stuff. Till next time, we will catch you later.
Goodbye.
Let me just hit record here for a second because I keep forgetting to. I've had this. I mean, you guys have seen it like 20 times now. There was a recipe in there for these advanced mining charges. Have you seen what these do, Dornell?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm sure you'll show me.
Yeah. Why don't you come with me for a second? I'll give you half of them because I think you're gonna like playing with them. I'm gonna go downstairs here. Let's find a good place here. Right down this way. Go down this way. Towards the end of this tunnel here. Okay, and I'm gonna put one of these on the wall. Okay, just putting it down doesn't. Hey, there's a Cyberman. We were talking earlier about needing to kill Cybermen.
We are the Cybermen.
Get him. Gonna have to break some blocks there.
Yeah,
Weapons are a weakness.
You get him?
You will be destroyed.
Hold on.
Oh, he's an invisible one too.
You will be destroyed.
Oh, let me go.
I can see him.
Yeah, well, we've got targeting overlays.
A weakness.
Let loose on him, man. Let loose on
Take
him.
another block. He's hidden behind the blocks now.
There you go. Nice. All right. Well, there's one more down, and we got rid of that noisy guy. Okay. Anyway, the distraction with our distraction. But here, come and check this out. So once you put it down, it has an interface. It gives you you can change the radius. So we're gonna go up to the maximum radius, right? You can change the length. Length is only 10. Maximum length is 10. So we're gonna go 7 by 10, and we can change the delay. So we can go get away from it or whatever. But we're actually gonna just stick with the regular 5-second delay. And we hit the delay and hit the detonate. Just step back a little bit. And as you can see, it mines out a large area and drops all the drops. It's a mining charge, So yeah, now we got all this stuff from whatever was behind the wall right there. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Now, I don't know if you can get a longer length if you change the radius. So if we come over here, we'll try one more. We'll do one more.
Easy, because now you're getting into water.
I see that. I see there's, hang on, actually, let's break that back off of there. Let's go this way instead. Maybe this will be okay. Alright, we'll put one here. I'm gonna, this time we're gonna keep the radius 5. Can I go up any further on the length? I cannot. But you can do like a narrow radius. You can down to like a 4 or a 3 radius. So you can do like a nice straight, little tunnel. Although I can't imagine, why would I want to do anything less than 7? I want the maximum amount of blocks, right? I don't think you really had to get too far away from it, but there we go. There's a nice, oh, that's that. Got him. But yeah, you can see that it gives us a nice perfect 7x7 little chamber. It's great for digging out large areas underground, and you can be kind of precise with it too, which I like. I do like. Get all that stuff. But anyway, I've had them in the crafting grid through like, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes now, and it's about time that I just took a second and showed you what they did. So there we go, we've done that. So again, do leave a like, a comment, all that other fun stuff if you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, we will catch you later.
Goodbye.